A Donna family is looking for answers tonight. They lost their home in a fire earlier this month. They say their application for help to rebuild was denied and they don't know why. Channel 5's Frank McCaffrey spoke with the organization about the family's claim.
We introduced you to Jose Leos last week after a fire demolished his house. Leos spent 55 years in the home in hopes to rebuild. His daughter-in-law tells us that process might be harder than they thought. Donna Leos is the daughter-in-law of Jose Leos. She watched as the remains of the home her family members grew up in was bulldozed over.
This is where all the children were brought up like 55 years ago. This is their home.
For the Leos family, there's not just pain over losing this important part of their family's life, but also in finding a new place to stay. Leos was living in the home with other family members.
They're staying with my niece. And my niece has a tiny little shack.
Leos adds 2 of her family members went to Habitat for Humanity in McAllen to apply to have a home built where the old one stood, but she says they were turned away.
They did not meet the qualifications. Her credit's not good, and I don't know what other reasons.
Channel 5 News reached out to Habitat for Humanity. Its executive director tells us the family has not been rejected, but it has not been approved either. He says it was a misunderstanding with the family. He could not comment on the specific case, but says a family has to meet minimum requirements.
We do credit checks, although the credit score itself is not a determining factor. We look at people's credit history to determine whether or not they are committed to honoring their commitments.
He says he's willing to meet with the Leos family personally to make sure the application is filled out properly. This would help it get it through the application process smoothly. Lowry adds the application process to rebuild a home can take up to 6 months. He says the Leos family would also have to be willing to participate in sweat equity, meaning its members would agree to help build the house. Leo says that's fine with them. We'll stay on top of this situation and let you know how the family's meeting with Habitat for Humanity goes. In the Channel 5 News studio, Frank McCaffrey, Channel 5 News at 10:30.